All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS. Salutation to you, Aqua World, teaching the truth, and shalom to you, Series Aqua. My name is Maya Kaala, Long Gad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. Make a disclaimer that we're not black Hebrew Israelites, right? Nobody's walking the earth black like these fonts on this page right here. All right, we're brown skinned. All right, the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds, scattered abroad, speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers, paternal bloodline go back to 12 patriarchs of Israel. We're not affiliated with any violent militant terrorist groups. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. All right, so right here, man, we have an article from New York Times. I meant to bring this out last week, but I got, things on my mind and stuff. So, but anyway, it says, they are not alone. UFO reports surge in the pandemic. All right. Well, we call them IFO because we know they're the chariots of Yahweh Shai. All right. The chariots in the Bible, something called clouds. All right. Other things in the Bible. All right. So right here it says with the skies lacking light pollution, most nights are freezing. New York report nearly twice as many mysterious sightings last. Yeah, first of all, chariots could appear without had polluted. They could appear anywhere it want to, man. Right? You know, people dumb. Anyway, right here it says, I'll get this right here. Come on. It says, in the years since she said extraterrestrial beings took her from her suburban yard outside Rochester. These are aliens. This is lady right here. Virginia Cookie. All right. And matter of fact, it says she do not use the term adept because she went willingly, right? So, she because you these angels, man, they really be terrorizing Esau, man. But anyway, all right. It says they are dismayed to the heathens. You read that Jeremiah 10. All right. It says in the years she said as terrestrial beings took her from a suburban yard outside Rochester, Virginia, Springfield has kept her story willing from a close-knit community of people who say they have encountered UFOs. But over the past year, that pool grown. Each of monthly local UFO meetings average about 5 new people who believe they have seen a mysterious object in the sky, not including about 50 Latinos who had tried to join. I had turned away people, said Mrs. Stringfellow. Sightings of unidentified objects in 2020 nearly doubled in New York from previous year to about 300. According to data compiled by the National UFO Reporting Center, they also rose about 1,000 nationwide, more than 7,200 sightings. Right, man? Because these chariots, man, they line up to destroy this place called America, man. And that's what um, this government denied for years, man. Because for years, man, they denied that UFO exists. All right, they make fun of you, man. Try to get people come on the talk shows and stuff. All right, and that's what Esau does, man. He makes fun of everything, man. It's that's true. That's what he do so that he could hide the truth. All right, to mock it. All right. It said Job 13:4, but you are forgers of lies. You are all physicians. No, right, man. These all forgers of lies, man. All right, because he's not gonna tell you about this right here. All right, he's not gonna tell you about that. All right, so that's a chariot, man. All right, that's matter of fact the three wise went to go see your house shot. All right, okay, so that's a right there. All right, it's a chariot. It wasn't a star actually. All right, it was a chariot. All right, and he said what he saw the man. Matter of fact, I tried to find this old clip on the Rick Lake show. This Gaff got this Edomite named Randy something. Randy something. I forgot his name. All right, but I remember his first name, man. It was a girl on there. I think she might have been a tear, man. She might have been a tear. But anyway, she said that she always been abducted by so-called aliens. They're angels. You know, um, demons on them, according to them. Yeah, I remember demons are angels too. All right. What it says in Jeremiah, it was why they terrorizing these Edomites. All right, because it says right here, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 3. All right, it says, Israel's holiness unto Yahweh, the first fruits has increased. All that Abraham shall fear, evils come upon them, said Yahweh. Right, so they're firstborn. So evil shall follow, man. That's why these people getting jacked up. You seen that infant video where the angels took that Edomites, I think Edomite security guard, and they beat the hell out. All right, they beat the hell out of him, man. All right, and he came back puking up and everything. I think it's on here. Let's see, aliens, abduct, aliens abduct security guard. Let me see, that pops up. See that video? That's an old video, man. Wait a minute. See, it might put alien abduction on tape. Alien abduction on tape. It's a classic one too, man. Hold on. Alien abduction on tape. Man, it's a classic one. The guy beamed up. They beamed him back quick. Oh man, he came back throwing up and stuff, man. All right, you see that you got SNL Close Encounter. How they made fun of it. All right, but see, the truth is out now. Like back in the 40s, 50s, all the way up to the um, 90s, like the 2000s, they still kind of had it, but then it slowly, like with the years, like it was so many Chariots sightings, angel sightings, man. They couldn't, they had to, what it said, the straw that broke the camel back. They couldn't have it no longer. They had to, Esau had to come out and admit that those chariots are real, man. So-called UFOs are real. All right, but I can't find that tape now. That's a classic one too, man. All right. All right, so if I do find a video, I'm gonna put on another video. We're gonna constantly talk about the prophecies and the chariots and everything, man. And also that episode Ricky Lake, a guy named Randy, you might know, he was lying, saying this swamp gas, all types of stuff. All right, this is what they call that sleep paralysis, right? You paralyzed when you sleep. All right, but anyway, all right, but I can't find it now. All right, so I can't find it right now. But that's what this devil does, man. All right, but that's why they getting terrorized by these chariots. All right, so where's that? All right, the chariots and the occupants was our majority of the time our giant black man, but all right. But anyway, it says, but according to the ufologists, pronounced ufologists as those who study phenomena call themselves, the trend is not necessarily a result of alien invasion. Rather, it's like caused in part by another invader, the Rona. All right. But it ain't caused by that. Dietary has been popping up, man. These all just been denied. Pushed to stay home by lockdowns. Many found themselves with more time to look up. All right, it says, anyway, people been seeing them before that. didn't break out, man. Anyway, but it said New York, Joel's urbanite fleeing the virus took up residence in places like Catskills and Andrew. That's Catskills is where archaeologists they found that the menorah proved that the so-called Native Americans are Israelites. All right. It says anyway, that menorah drawn on the rock. All right. It says where skies are largely free from light pollution. You know, about a quarter of the reports naturally came in March and April last year when lockdowns were at their most strict. Glittering warm across the sky had gone viral on TikTok, racking up millions of views. Longtime UFO enthusiasts say the pandemic clearly has more people scanning the night skies. Whatever. Right, but anyway, it said, but there is another reason that the public might be newly reset the idea that the flickering horizons were reporting. The Pentagon revealed over the summer that it will soon convene a new task to investigate the so-called unidentified aerial phenomena. So that's a new word for it. What they come, but they know the chariots, and there's no sense in the investigators because they know that these are the chariots of Yahweh, and they know on those chariots, so-called UFOs, are giant black men, angels. All right, the Allah, the powers, man. All right, and they know about Yahweh Shai returns, man. They are afraid, man, cause they know their times is up. They know their time of Esau time rulership is up. It's coming up quickly, man. All right, and that's why I said Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. All right, let's see, Revelation 12, 12. And therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell therein. Woe to the heavens and the earth and of the sea. All right, ye heavens, us the elect. All right, brothers that passed on. The ancestors. All right, brothers passed on and then the truth. They're in their rest, man. But anyway, it said, woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea, having the earth. He saw the heathens in 2/3. For the devil's coming down on you, having great wrath, because you know if he had but a short time, right? Esau knows he had a short time. Guess what? Dude, he's going to come down through the brothers, man. That's still in this realm. Physical realm, man. Those are the elect. All right. So Isaiah 50:19. So shall they fear the name Yahweh from the west, his glory from the rising of the sun. All right. They gonna fear it, man. Let me go back, cause they gonna see those chariots. All right. But anyway, let me stay this right here. All right. It said his glory from the rise of the sun. It said when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against. Right. Gonna give the brothers that upgrade of superpowers, man. All right. And during this same time, they gonna fear Yahweh. They gonna see the chariots. They gonna see the brothers getting their spiritual powers. They gonna see Yahweh shot, man. All right. And the angels, they gonna come to the elect in 138, man, to protect them, man. With the Jacob, we already in Jacob Choman, it really kicks up to high gear, man. All right, said Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 said, that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand up for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that at the same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one shall be found written in the book. All right. Okay, so there you go, man. All right, and that's there you go. All right. So, when they gonna see those chariots, because that's what Esau does, man. He lies, man. All right, he lies. Lies. All right, so let me get to Jeremiah. A little vocabulary, he gonna have a heart attack. Because he gonna be asleep. All right, but anyway, it said Jeremiah 49:20, behold, he shall come up, fly as an eagle, and spread his wings over Basra, to America. And that day shall the heart of the mighty man Edom shall be a heart of a woman in her pains. Yeah, man. All right, it says, matter of fact, 19:1. All right. It says Isaiah 19:1, a burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh ride upon a swift cloud shall come to Egypt. Talking about Mary, and the eyes of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. All right, so it's, how gonna send his son Yahushua and the angels and 4,000, man, destroy this place, man. People gonna be bugged out, man, because they never seen anything like that before. Cause they been taught a lie that is, even though the government come out, even though the government had came out and said that the Chariots, so-called UFOs, are real, but people, they've been brainwashed, programmed all these years. They can't. I forgot that word. All right, but basically they can't receive it, man. All right, their minds have been destroyed. How it says on Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, through reincarnation. All right, it said, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of. All right, so that's what's going on, man. Those three verses I just went over, man. The wings in Jeremiah 49:22, man. Those are the chariots, man. Read that Ezekiel 1:8-9. The wings are chariots. That's lined up. It's lined up next to each other, man. All right. So this was what's going on, man. All right. It says, let's see right here. It said, addition, the 2.3 trillion apparitions package signed by former President Donald Trump late. It includes provision that Secretary of Defense Director of National Intelligence collaborate UF report and release it on the public. All right, but we already know, man. Wait on Esau to validate what we already know. It's an encouragement to many of us in the field of ufology that the government is willing to confirm they are aware of these circumstances and that they are conceding that people are reporting these events, said Peter Davenport, director of UFO reporting center, Noah's Norfolk. Purvey said the government appeared to believe that people like me are just crazy, and we're not. Mr. Davenport and his peers are quick to point out that any uptakes in sighting does not mean a spike in flying saucers, right? Unidentified flying objects are just that airborne phenomenon that had not been yet identified, but you all know what they are. Vast majority of sightings called to report are swiftly determined to be like birds, bats, satellite planes, and drones, he says. It said number of sightings in North Ohio alleged were identified as satellites. Like Elon Musk, ground, they reach out of orbit. All right, whatever they said, Elon Musk, but all right, it said UFO quicker when it comes to such apparent increase. We'll start warning that bumps occur regularly over the years. Our favorite subject newspaper, the cover itself may also drive up sight and day warn. All right. Okay, so the point is, man, that we all know that the chariots are real. People are seeing these chariots. All right, a brother the other day just put up a video on YouTube about it. Let's see if it's pop up. Chariots. That's great. Millstone. Alright, because they always pop up when brothers. This is about 5 months ago. I'm going to play this right here. Right. You can see them above that brother in the middle. So they popped up. If the resurrection ain't true, then our preaching isn't true. It's crazy, man. All right, these chariots, they pop up. The only account they pop up, man, is GMS, man. You don't see them on other camps. That's just the truth, man. It's the truth, all right? You see right here, chariot, the Lord flag.
Look at this, another fireball right over my house. Look. How about Shimon Rashad Brakatah? Look. I hop a thumb to you, Akim, man. Look at the angels of the Lord right above my house. Flying right above my house. Look at this.
Bros be seeing chariots lately, man. All right. Now we seen here in gym at Chicago, we seen like 2 fleets on, man. Like 2 fleets, over 20 of them, man. That was like, whoa, man. Like Jim in Chicago, man, we see them all the time, man. We look out the window, they be outside our houses and everything, man. All right, let me get this because I don't want to get taken on. Let's see the session. You know, because the children brothers don't care about you're using their videos, but the other people, or they got video, brothers got videotape other people's videos. So, but anyway, it says, copyright disclaimer on section 107, the Copyright Act 1910 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use is a use permit upright statute might be on. So the videos played throughout this video, they're not masked. Something on the visual, the audio clips to it are just used for educational purposes only. All right. So you can see right here, the brother. You see right here the fleet of chariots over Russia. Right. Look at that. Now the thing when you deal with these black unconscious dudes, all right, who like to scoff at the Bible, to tell them to debunk the sightings of the chariots. It's like to say, "Oh man, y'all spooky," everything. Ask them to debunk the chariots. Show them a video. Ask them to debunk. Ask them what it is. All right, here going Chicago when we seen. All right. Yeah, swing low, sweet chariot. That's what that song's about, man. There are people they knew where they was back then. All right. Working the fields, they used to see them at nighttime on chariots. All right. Chariots go back and report to your house what's going on. All right. It's in LA, chariots in LA.
It's going to the right a little bit. It's going right now. Yeah, it is. Straight, that light right there.
See, that guy was never in GMS, man. All right. Transformer hitter. Y'all know what I mean, transformer. All right. All right, but oh, gee, that's Finland. Subscribe to there. There you go. Yep. camping feeling. Anyway, you can see there's no denying this no more, man. All right, let's see. I'll try to go back to the article what the lady said. Let's see. There's something else I've seen in here. Yeah, it says right here they come up toward Hudson Valley. It's a beautiful up there. You could get clear skies, and all of a sudden you see this thing zipping through the sky. That stop on a dime, goes straight up, takes off again, stops, come back. We're talking incredible speeds. All right. All right, you read it in Zeke when they say they turn this way, turn that way. All right. All right, you can read that in Ezekiel chapter 1. All right. We're talking incredible speeds, right? Mr. D. Perno, a retired police detective with COVID thing. All right, COVID thing. More people are looking up, he said. The semen uptake reports come relief to some who say they seen mysterious floating craft but feared they was alone. But the Pentagon being out there's more news now. There's more reporting. They can't help. They had no choice but to to say they exist. And Miss Stringfellow, who goes by Cookie, people aren't so afraid to say, "Oh, geez, I was in the woods. Now I was by the lake, and this thing came by." But for a 55-year-old retired state park police officer from Granville, along the state born with Vermont, who asked not to be named because he worried about going public with his belief in UFO extraterrestrial life. All right, so the chariots are real. All right, he might know what they are, but we know what they are truly. All right, said full self still feel way off. The lingering fear ridiculous may be suppressing the true numbers of UFO scientists that there might be fact more out there. Yep, that's Esau set up that device. You'd be ridiculous for actually talking about the chariots and the angels. Right, he urged city folks to stay calm if they see a UFO, just he did even about 30 years ago when he said he spotted a football field's long object float mid-size Taconic State Parkway to finish patrol chief. And most important, he said people should not let their fear of being mocked prevent them from reporting what they see. See a football field. All right, so these chariots are large, man. All right, they large. Some they small, they large. You got you go to Second Exodus 13. It was at a mountain. That mountain is actually a chariot, man. That's big. Then you go, it's not a scripture, but anyway, I remember Dabu 07, something like that. He reported a planet-sized chariot, man. See, Esau, he's not gonna win, man. All right, these chariots are going to get down on him, man. There's nothing he can do about it. All right, that little space, that cute little space force, that's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work at all. All right, hold on. Well, but oh man, I ain't give it to me now, but it's in the book of Zechariah, man. All right, but anyway, so they're gonna slaughter them. All right, but anyway, we all know what this is, man, and this is our salvation. You scoffers out there, how we gonna be saved out of America? We ain't got no helicopter, we ain't got no plane, we ain't got no space shuttle. We're the tail in this captivity. How we gonna go? We gonna go on those chariots, man. Those that are those that are the elect and the 1/3. We don't know who they are, but Yahweh Rogers, hope we are, man. All right, so shalom.